Our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before.
Well, President Donald Trump delivered his first State of the Union in his second term, highlighting his first year in office. The president touted the economy, his immigration policy, and strengthening the southern border. It comes as polls show consumers are losing confidence in the economy. And if you missed it live last night, Logan Gray spoke with a political science professor. She breaks down the key takeaways from the address.
Dr. Laura Wilson has watched countless State of the Union addresses, each one leaving its mark, and she says this one is no different.
I think this is a really interesting speech because on one hand you see several unifying themes. He brought in the men's hockey team that won gold in the recent Winter Olympics, which is exciting. But then you also, he opened up with immigration. He talked about the economy, several divisive issues. He even called out the Supreme Court that was seated right there in front in terms of their tariff decision last Friday.
The president mentioned tariffs. Are tariffs saving our country?
There's a lot of claims in this State of the Union that I think are going to be fact-checked and may not be entirely accurate. For starters, presidential approval is down right now. Pew Research suggests the president's at 37%. So clearly the people aren't seeing those low costs that you talked about, lower inflation. The tariffs seem to be really hurting Americans in a lot of different ways. Now, he did talk about Wall Street and successes in terms of investments, and there's a lot of empiric evidence to suggest that element of his economic policy has been very successful.
During a State of the Union, support for President Trump was divided by party lines, but Wilson says this address was more than about a speech.
The president has long been interested in making sure Republicans can maintain the House. So much of this it feels like a campaign message. It's like a pitch. Look at how great I've done this past year. Please keep my party in office.
And election results could show if Americans were listening.